Hello students, this is Professor Dr. Moina Akhtar from Dr. M. Kazi Institute of Chemistry, University of St. Jamshedpur. Previously we were discussing about Maldi-tof spectrometry, which stands for matrix assisted laser desorption ionization mass spectrometry. So in my last previous videos I told you how the instrument works, what happens when you put your samples inside the sample section. It simply vaporizes and then it goes through the ionization steps. It is converted into ionization, and then it is accelerated towards the flight tube, which is called TOF, that is the TOF chamber, which is called time of flight chamber. And then the charges there, what happens there? There's a magnetic field, and then there are the molecules or the ions are detected according to their mass to charge ratios, right? The lighter ones hit the detector fast, whereas the heavier ones, they will hit the detector later, right? So this all goes on according to their mass to charge ratios and type of the compounds you are dealing with, right? So today we are going to start with this, you can say, the sample preparation and the choice of matrices that you can be using for progression of this all reactions for this instrumentation. So what could be those 4 or 5 choices you have? You can number one, you can count it like that: preparation of a matrix, you can say, or you can say selection of a matrix. Then you're purifying your sample. Then you can say depositing your matrix over the target plate, that is the steel plate, which I just mentioned in my last there is a steel plate that has got a lot of holes in it, and those holes are for number of you can say samples can be analyzed at one time. So those holes can be filled with the analyte and the matrix solution. So this all happened in my last video. I explained everything. So Maldi-tof now spectrometry is a very versatile technique, as I just told you, for a very large amount of macromolecules, polymeric compounds, many other things. It can be used for many multiple purposes, as it's a versatile technique. So now the common matrices which can be used for the analysis, or you can say ionization, after ionization, vaporization steps, or you can say the acceleration of ions in the flight tube, or after hitting and you can say reaching the detector when according to their mass to charge ratios with different velocities. Now we'll come to the matrix. Now process of searching for a functional, you can say functional or a convenient matrix, is still an empirical phase. It's still an empirical phase. Furthermore, you can say the recent matrices involve the liquid crystalline matrices and nanocrystalline matrices, which are close to be, you can say, or chosen to be or found to be appropriate to examine or inspect very small or tiny molecules like FTA, that is free fatty acids, formed by hydrolyzing oils and fats, as these two have low stability than the neutralized oils, and for later on they can be, you can say, more susceptible to oxidations. So as we have discussed earlier, that Maldi-tofs simply rely on usage of such matrix that can absorb energy in the form of laser radiation and can be critical or you can say for a highly successful production of ions. Most common now matrices that are used so far are classical organic matrices like benzoic acid, like I told you, the cinnamic acid, or liquid crystalline matrices, especially when soft ionization is required. Inorganic matrices are also sometimes coated. For example, you can take the example of graphite. So now these all information I took from, you can say, I can give the reference of a recent development of some useful Maldi matrices for mass spec characterization of lipids. It is taken from that. It is from Jenny Leopold, 2018. He published this article, and it is, you can easily find this on the net. So you can correlate these two videos together if you wish to, because I'm giving you in a more simpler form, in a more easier form.